Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another programming workout of mine. This is today the first one, so I will be doing Spring, I think. So let's get into it. Start with typing. Start the timer. Let's go. I need to trim my nails. Come on! Oh. Okay, I definitely need to trim my nails. It's getting uncomfortable a little bit. Not sure how much it influences my performance in here, but it's not the comfortest thing to have. And I'm out of the time, so bye. Bye, I say. uh, Come on. There we go. Now I will have a look into the directory, I guess, because I don't remember which project I was doing last. So dev. Yeah, projects. Can I somehow pin it? I can. Cool. Cool. Next time I will go right here. So study Spring IO and date modified accessing data rest. Okay, so we go there. Windows, yes, please. Okay, I will stop the typing timer, start the Spring timer, and pour myself some tea. Oh God, that will probably really bad. Okay, pick something from C. Also, okay, so I finished that guy. So we'll go to the next thing. Push the pivotal. Push the tempo, push the tempo, push the tempo. So it is at the end, somewhere at the bottom. We have building a hyper media securing web application, building REST services with Spring. Okay, so I don't know what this is. Gemfire, no. Mongo, no. MySQL, no. No. Consuming might be interesting. With AngularJS, that is interesting. Securing, that might be building REST services, that might be something. Building an application with Spring Boot, that might be also something interesting. Not interested, not interested. Okay, so you go by. Building hypermedia driven RESTful web service. What you will build. HeyDOAS, a library of APIs that you can use, create links, point to Spring MVC control. I don't know if I like it. Adding JSON library. Maybe not this. Why are you loading? Like, it makes me a little bit angry. I have to be. I will be frank. Okay, consuming. Complete this guide. Starting with Spring Initializer. Fetching REST resource. Finishing the application. It's quite short one. Summary. Maybe I did this already. Oh, consuming REST not, but maybe the Angular.js will be interesting. What you will build. Create Angular.js controller. Well, let's do that. Okay, so we will do that. And we'll build consume Spring RESTful service. Specifically, the client will consume the services created in. Okay. Okay, so maybe I need to do that first. Namely cross-origin request for RESTful web service. Greeting that I did, right? It's called REST service course. That might be something I don't have. Okay, so let's do this one first then. Greeting and response JSON listings that. Name user. Okay, so 15 minutes. How to. You can start from scratch, complete each step. Okay, I can bypass is. So I will use the Spring initializer. REST service course. Course, okay, and the dependencies are just web. Spring Web. And if I have a look, Java Maven, okay. So I'll generate. And we will save. Yeah, here. REST service course save. Open extract. Yes, and now we will open it. Refresh. Where is it? It is here. Hmm. This window. Thank you, thank you. Go up. This will take a while, so we can read meanwhile. Oh, complete skips the basics. So we did this part, then we should have this POM for Maven. Here's for Gradle, that's the same. Okay, so now we are adding the HTTP client dependency. The test in require the Apache HTTP client library. To add Apache client library to Maven, add the following dependency. Okay, so I will create the file, the MD, progress.md. This will be that. Here will be the thing. Uh, Here it is. Come on, unfroze. That. And I will steal the link. Come on. Okay, this is me, so I need to kill all the videos I'm playing in the browser because they are killing my IntelliJ for some reason. Like all of the browsers are acting like they will be the only thing running on the computer everywhere. Well, what about this music? Does it go? Here we go. So, and it's much faster now. Okay, that's good. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Continue in. Continue. Okay. Now, you want this dependency. Sure, in the POM dependencies. We'll paste this one here. Okay. Then we have that. Then to add Apache HTTP client libraries to Gradle. I don't have a Gradle. Create resource representation class. Request the greeting, so it has ID and content. And it is both of them private, final, and one is long and one is string. Okay, greeting it is. Cool. Source main Java.com example. Yep, here. But I will do here in we will create Java class, and that was greeting. Okay, now private final long ID, private final. What's the problem? String greeting. Okay, now we will generate constructor. Both of them, yes, please. And we will say, oh, it's empty one, okay. Then this will be -1, and this will be what? Just empty string. Okay, so we have that getter setters. Just getters, right? Yeah. So generate that. Getter both of them. Here we go. I don't like the position of that text, so present presentation button left. Okay. Here we go, and maybe change the color as well. So S percent appearance, color scheme, presentation assistant. Okay, this is it. Here I will pick some color, and I will pick this. Choose, apply. Okay. Here we go. So we have that. And now create a resource control. There's no annotations in here. That's weird. Here we have so create a resource controller. In Spring approach to building RESTful web servers, HTTP requests are handled by controller. These components are easily identified by controller annotation. And the greeting controller shown in the following listing from blah 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 handles GET requests for greeting. Okay, so we have a controller, then we have the template, and yeah, I saw that. So maybe, and then we have the greeting. So maybe we will. It was different. Here was name or something before. Well, anyway, REST controller. So we will go here, and here we will. That will be greeting controller. Greeting controller. Here we go. Here will be annotation with REST controller. Here we go. And now it has some problems. Typo inward greeting. Yeah. Thank you. Greeting factor. And then we have two fields. One is the template, string template. That will be private final string template, right? Private static final template, and that will be hello, and here will be the extra string and exclamation mark, I think. And then we have the private final atomic long counter, private final atomic long, that will be counter equals new atomic long, I would say, like so, right? Yep. And then we have a method greeting, which will return greeting and it's public. Okay. So you have a public greeting uh, with some, it will take string name, and then we will have that. And here we will construct new greeting. So the greeting takes two parameters. Well, it takes nothing, so what the hell is... Okay, you don't have that constructor. You don't have that constructor. Oh, you do. Sorry. Alright, my mistake. So let's go there and fix that. We will generate that thing, the constructor, with both of the fields. Thank you so much. Okay, and then we go to the greeting controller. So here we will return a new thing. So first we will build a template. So we can do it on a new line. So we will return new greeting, and the input parameters are ID and the string greeting, right? So really, I put in the ID. Okay, so that will be the atomic clock. So let's say counter, and that will be get and increment and get. Okay, and the second parameter will be the string, which will be string for format, and then we will provide the string we will format, which is the template, and the parameters is name in this case only. Okay, so we have that. This should be on our get, so we will put in our get mapping, and I need to make it pretty, and here we will specify the path. So that should be, what is it? How does it look? You just say that. Okay, so string and greeting like so. I made the same typo. So here we will use annotation in here that the string name is a rest parameter indeed. Rest parameter. What is it? Request param. Okay. Request param. Okay, and here in the bananas, we will specify that it should not be requested. So required is what did you say? Required default is true, so we will say false. And then we need to map it right to the parameter, so that will be some name, or what was it? Default value? We don't map it to anything. Okay, so there should be comma default value, right? And that will be world. Okay, we have that. And we have in greeting. Yeah, sure, why not? I can put it there as well. So, and we will say in, and this is greeting controller, greeting, Okay, so you have that, and done. This controller is concise and simple, but there's plenty going on under the hood. We break it down step by step. So the request mapping is uh, we don't have it here. This is get mapping. We are using, you are confused. This is confused tutorial. We are having get mapping. I went over this one already, I think. Well, repetitio mater studiorum. So we have the get mapping, which is like request mapping method equals that. Request param binds the value of the name corresponding parameter into name. Well, not sure. Maybe. I will try to run it and see if it works or not, and then go back to here. Greeting method. This query string parameter is not required. If absent in the request, the default value of world is used. The implementation of the method body creates and returns a new greeting object with the value of the ID attribute based on the next value from the counter and the value of the content based on query parameter for, and I'm out of the time. Okay, so we will continue in this guy. So I want the empty file, and I will say continue in section. Okay, and I commit. I don't commit because I don't have I didn't initialize the git. So I say git, and that is create git repository. REST service course, yes, please. And we will say here what in progress. Oh wait, nothing is added, so we will go to the view. We'll fix that. We'll fix everything. Everything. And edit. Confirm add ignored. No. Add. Okay. So we have that. And now we can commit. Okay, good. And I commit. And with that, we will have a look at our timer. And the timer is over the limit, which means we are done. Done is better than perfect, and I will see you next time. Bye.